Hello and welcome to the daily recap. This is about the trading from yesterday. Let's see what we can make from that. This is the GJ chart, and like we can see, started with a buy, which didn't work. I had to close it with a small loss. About this trade, we have this green candle, the bullish candle. It closed above this old resistance. Therefore, I was interested to buy. I expected this resistance to break because we are in volume time. Maybe that's not really the case because we are talking about 1 hour after London Open. Yeah, I think that is still volume time. Yeah, could expect break of that high. The problems I see with that trade is that we are in a downtrend. That's one thing. And I added RSIs on this chart, um, and what we do see is divergence with price. Okay, back. I had a call in between. I'm not sure where we were. I think I talked about that RSI divergence, which is interesting because the long didn't work. The long did not work. Um, yeah, then we have this resistance formed. Uh, Next candle makes another resistance once it closed bearish. Could not close below here, so I would not say we are back in the range. But that candle had a lower low than the bullish candle. That's the first sign that we could go down. I think it's not good enough to sell at the candle open because of that close above resistance. But close, once we break the low of the previous candle, yeah, it's a bit early for expecting volume coming in, but yeah, we should expect some volume breaking this this support because the trend is down. The trend is just down, and in a downtrend we should break supports, isn't it? So yeah, took a sell, and that's a good trade. Okay, okay. So that candle closed strong bearish, um, but it's really hard to take a short on the next candle open because of all this trouble. Then price went down, broke all these wicks, and I took a sell right there. I took a sell, um, and it rejected in my face. I had to close it. It was I took the trade. The This candle, current candle, wicked up, then went down. So I had my stop loss above the current wick. Um, so that's why I was taken out at that spot at that price. Yep. Is it a good sell? I wonder because we were already so much down in the candle. Yet it's quite easy to take us out right there. So yeah, it was a bit risky and it didn't work. It did not work. Um, from our side standpoint, I want to show you something. I don't know if you should go the route of the RSI, but I'm just checking it out. So if we have a support formed here, we can see the green line on this RSI. That's the close of this red candle. If I draw a horizontal line, what do we see? We see right here at my entry, we have this trend line goes down, but but this but on the RSI we never made it to make a trend line like that, which is lower here compared to there. We are higher there. So yeah, this RSI suggests that it's not okay to sell. There's divergence there. Um, Even on this candle, the there's the same divergence, isn't it? RSI didn't make it that way because it's like that. That's funny, really funny to see. Okay, that's what I want to show. I wonder if we should trade like based on that, but maybe it's a good filter. I don't know. I keep interested in those RSI, to be honest, and on the plays with the EMA. But without the simulation, I can't I can't decide on this. Okay, that's GJ. On GA, I had a couple of trades. This is all also this time where I took this trade. That's 1 o'clock before New York Open. Yeah, that's pre New York volume time. So we had this play, made a support, made another support, tested those supports, and they decided to go up, broke all these resistance and broke the wicks. So yeah, that's interesting. With the pre-New York volume, we should expect to break this this resistance. So yeah, I think the short is the buy is valid on candle open, which you did there a little bit on a bit better price. The stop below previous candle, so the target was there. But this candle closed bearish, so I had to close it on the next candle open. After that, price broke the high of the bearish candle, which makes it again interesting to buy, expecting the the resistance to break and the wicks to break, which it did. My stop was like 19-20 pip. TP there is, here's the 90 pip. So it made 1-to-1. I think I should have put my TP at 1-to-1, especially because of the wicks. But I took 80%, which is good, which is sure good. Okay, small loss and a almost 1-to-1 profit. Last chart is GU. We are in a downtrend. Obviously, we had this resistance made, could not break that resistance. We have a candle closing bearish. Yeah, but yeah, it closed bearish. So if you watch for like this resistance, we broke above, and this candle closed below. So yeah, Yeah, I think there's already a sell once we break below that candle. I think there's already, but it wicked up first, so that was dangerous. Wicked up first. Man, I'm not so sure what's happening here, or what is wise. What is wise? This candle closed strong bearish, could not break that, so it's valid to break to enter a sell once it breaks all these wicks. Yeah, that looks quite good. What happened? It came up, took me out. I think it's a valid trade. Just difficult, man. It is just difficult here. Yeah, so this is a loss on GU. I 80% profit and a like 40% loss, so that's a bit of a profit. Then on GJ a small loss, a profit and a full stop loss. My day was -2R. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's prepare for trading. See you in a bit. Bye bye.